Hello, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen. If I would ask you, who do you think the real winners of WW2 were, you would probably say maybe the Soviet Union, maybe the Allies, or maybe even the Japanese, because they got to invent anime. But you know what? Today I'm going to show you the real winner of WW2 was capitalism. Because thanks to Paradox Interactive making the mistake of giving me early access to the new DLC, I can today show you that by far most broken path of the new DLC, where we today will not win by fighting in it. No, we are going to win with tax evasion and war profiteering. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting video. But because doing both at the same time is a lot of work, I got my buddy Zero.
Hello.
To help me with the latter. And we today going to play the absolutely not controversial new focus tree of the British Raj and basically show that civilian factories are indeed stronger than military factories. So without further ado, I guess not Iron Man, but historical and go. So the British Raj did change quite a bit. We have Burma now. I get nightmares from last video where it just left me without a choice. But without spoiling too much about this beautiful, beautiful path we're gonna go down, let's get the Great Depression price controls for fixing the Great Depression. After this easy trick, you know, America wants to know your location. We easily get minus 55 consumer goods factory factor. Just fix the depression, easy. I would say factory-wise, we're just gonna build in certain states for no reason. Research situation, also amazing. We're gonna go into engineering and I would actually say construction. We don't really need production right now. Our mill industry is quite, I think humble is the word. It is not quite the military industrial complex a capitalist nation should have, but all in due time. Right now, we are a colony. Right now, we are poor in multiple ways. And we're also at risk of a famine, plus some other negative modifiers. But what if I tell you that we can just ignore all of them by doing one simple focus, removing basically all of the bad modifiers and making us independent in a way? Yeah, let's do that. And with this focus done, we're gonna immediately rush down, look to the future, because our nation, in a way, has a great future. New event, Britain wants this province over here, which is now owned by the British Raj. I know, crazy historical. We can either hand it over and gain a factory, or keep it. The best choice here, of course, is to take the factory and hand over the empty province. But today is not normally, so we're gonna keep it. Gonna tell you later why. It is a very good reason.
Free real estate.
That was cut off.
Damn it.
So Germany to Germany stuff, just showing how fast the new focuses are. Very good. We now gonna go down, seek initial funding, where we'll gain 3 building slots and 3 civilian factories when we complete the incorporation of the East India Company. They're a little spoiler what today's path is gonna be. A little hint. I did just notice we need better relations with Britain temporarily. So we're gonna improve that. All part of the master plan. And with the first 100 political power we do have now, we're gonna invest into army experience. Because don't forget, we're also gonna do some profiteering. And for that we need a way better military. So I would say this guy over here for more army experience and daily army experience seems pretty good. I do kind of hope we keep him. If not, I just did a mistake. But that is just a normal Florius video. What else would you expect? So we're kind of struggling with stability in the way that we have too much. You think you want to do another focus. You know what I would say? I'm just gonna steal a few trains from the civilian population, decrease the stability by 5%, and now do the next focus. We don't lose time on capitalism, Zero. We just steal trains, make people unhappy, and lobby a parliament.
That's how you do capitalism right there.
You steal from the poor and you give it to the rich, and this way everyone wins. We finished these focuses over here, basically preparing us for a lot of things. We can now do incorporation of the East India Company, removing risk of famine, because, you know, you have no famine if you're not a nation anymore. Easy trick. We get upset Congress leader, who cares? And we get East India investment schemes and taxes. Yep, that's now a thing. And you know, where is taxes, there is tax evasion. Because on a basic hierarchy of needs, right in the bottom is the need for humans to tax evade. You can also unlock decisions to pay out dividends to investors. That's pretty strong and will be known as the East India Company. Yeah, before I explain everything here, just know a lot of the negative modifiers go away, we gain factories, and even better, we become independent. So we have now released as the East India Trading Company, and you might think now, how is this path broken? You literally just drop down to minimal size and your economy is even weaker. And let me tell you, this is the beginning of the path. There is a lot of things. And most importantly, one of the things things is taxation. Because we are not a colony anymore. We are now a company. Meaning we have to pay taxes to the British, which go up to 60% consumer goods factory factor, which is quite a bit. But you know what? If you know how to play this nation correctly, you will never pay taxes and you will even get a permanent negative tax rate. But more about that later. For now, we have to pay out, as the great company that we are, a dividend, which basically means we give away factories, but for 1 year, we get a bonus. And for one factory, that's like an okay bonus. It's like decent. But if you give away 4 factories, we get up to 35% construction speed, which is enormous. And how enormous that actually is, you will see later when we build civilian factories faster than infrastructure. But for now, to be able to do the next focus here, we have to pay out a dividend, and we're just going to do a small one for now because we have very little civilian factories for the beginning, which allows us to appoint an AC suit, a company's firm leadership focused on growth, growth, and growth. I couldn't have said it better. Very beautiful description. So let's appoint a CEO for this beautiful nation. And even though we lost our military staff, so don't invest into that, and we can't employ political advisors right now, by the way, early version of the game if I didn't say that, so stuff might still be very much broke in the sense of not overpowered, but you know, Paradox is literally working on this at the moment. I did a test run, so I do know I get them back later. That is fine though. We just lose army experience, which kind of sucks, but yeah, we can do enough of the army experience we have for now. Zero, I order you to drill the army. We need army experience, okay?
It's already doing it. Don't worry.
Worrying noises. No, the Spanish Civil War.
Oh, if only we could do some war profiteering, looks at the camera.
What camera? Is the government in your house too? And I would say with the new CEO, you can either get a good one for political power gain and stability, plus unaligned support, which I would like, or this one over here, the Ruthless Tycoon, basically very much playing into the idea of this video. More resource efficiency gain, which is gonna be really good. Construction efficiency, once again, really good. Extra resources per factory in trade, so we get more trade, which we will need, by the way, and more resistance.
That's fine.
Yeah, we can just ignore that. I have 0 for that. So, next step, take over administrative rights, making government changes cheaper, but most importantly...
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What?
We gotta do a form of security force.
0? No.
Let it be known that the army uprising will happen soon.
The amount of political power we get right now is amazing. Why are you improving with Spain? What do you waste my political power for? 0.
We need to send volunteers to them. They need to like us.
Stop wasting my political power. We made 0.01 a day.
It's fine.
Stop wasting resources. We need that for stuff. Focus is done. Very good. We have 2 choices now. We can either privatize healthcare. Interesting choice. Gives us manpower, but to be honest, right now, we don't need manpower. We don't really have guns to give to an army, so privatize tutelage, giving us a nuclear scientist. Okay. And a research slot. Sure. -7% research speed. We're not just stuck on 2 slots. No, we also research slower than anyone else. This is amazing.
Well, it's not about research. It's about the money. I'd just like to point out we're non-aligned, by the way, not democratic.
I like the 20%.
Looks at the camera. I'm sure that won't be a problem. Also, we're somehow trading steel we don't have.
We're just that good.
We're trading 8 steel to Lithuania, and we have no steel.
We're just that good. It's just business, Zero. It's just business. This is how good we are. We gaslighted them into thinking the steel shipment will come soon. It just won't.
yeah, the steel. Yeah, the steel's arrived.
I mean, what will Lithuania do? Go to India and demand the steel? I think they have other problems right now. Anyways, this focus is done. We will now do a hostile takeover. Very beautiful icon. Allowing us to unlock decisions to buy states for civilian factories, and states that we originally started with get a discount when buying. A huge discount. All the other states are a little bit of a gamble. I do have to talk with Paradox about that, but what the problem is, I'll show you later. Let's just say I will lobby in your favor to get that fixed to make this focus tree even stronger.
I like to think at some point Lithuania is going to realize they're getting scammed and aren't getting our steel.
Are they still buying it?
Yeah.
They're just committed, Zero. They're just committed.
It's so dumb.
So, hostile takeover is done. We can now officially buy stuff with civilian factories. With stuff, I mean states. Further down, we can do tax cuts or this focus over here, which I will talk about later. But this is really good. There's also some other interesting choices. Yes, dear sir of the army.
I think it's time for some war profiteering. Spain's looking mighty war profiteerable this time of year.
Okay, Zero. You get headhunt army. Okay, you get that. But then you're quiet. Okay.
You can buy some states and I can have some military. And then if you want to go even more capitalist, union busting's also over there.
Counter argument. How about we go down princely autonomy and then we go down military?
Unbelievable. It's like this is a dictatorship rather than a democracy.
What does my trade say again? Oh, ruthless tycoon. Yeah, thank you. Anyways, we can now use political power to buy states. Actually, not just in India. We can also buy stuff like the islands here. We can even buy the Suez Channel. It is crazy what you can buy here. But for now, very important, we're going to buy our states back. And you might be interested, what states should we start with? Because, you know, every state counts. It's like a cooldown. I'm going to focus on states where we don't have a core, because we have some cores on states, and that are releasable. Because puppets in this focus tree are, what is this word again everyone uses on YouTube? Ah, yes, broken. So basically, we're just going to create a little bit of sub-companies, right? Like, this is not our profit. It's the other company. It's not us. It is them. Yeah, and we just bought a state. We paid for one civilian factory, which is removed from our side here, and we gained this state over here. What we can do now is finish this focus over here, giving us subject manpower requirement, but more importantly, we get 50% of the civilian factories and 50% of the mill factories, plus they lose daily autonomy. And even better, they will prioritize the industrial focuses. So this is not a Yugoslavia situation where you release everyone, it takes your puppets forever to go down any industrial focuses. No, over here, you just instantly get bonuses. And best of all, this 50% here of we getting the industry doesn't incorporate the puppet status. So if we decrease the autonomy, we get even more industry on top of this modifier. So we should get like factories out of thin air. On the other side, we do be trading with Lithuania without... Oh, we actually have steel now.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you to stop yapping so I can say they actually are getting their steel now.
Oh no, we stopped the gaslighting. Oh no, we actually paid. That's bad. That's losing. Only losers pay. Winners don't. Winners keep gaslighting. Oh yeah, best of all, because we're not a puppet anymore, we could just leave the Allies at any moment and it will not be dragged into the war. So the World War for us is more of an opportunity than something we have to prepare for. We're still gonna prepare for it, but more in the terms of making money. So that focus is also done, meaning I'm gonna just pacify zero and go down to a private military. Because yes, this is not just about tax evasion, where we currently pay zero taxes. Very beautiful. No, this is also about war profiteering. And if I release those two nations now, where we don't have a core on, like Hyperbad, the Deccan states, and also over here, very important, don't release Yemen, release the Federation of South Arabia, because this is a puppet. Here we would just return the territory. And all of these nations, not just the one in India, get the modifier of princely autonomy. So every puppet we release will make us money. And best of all, the factories within our puppets don't count towards our taxation. So if we just build all the civilian factories in our puppets, we will have no factories on paper, meaning we will never pay taxes. Yeah, tax evasion is now in HOI 4. It is actually in HOI 4. And I hope Paradox doesn't patch this, because this is my new favorite focus tree for now. I love it. So my advisor had a beautiful idea about our current situation, because we don't have any resources anyways. And later on, we make good bank with resources. We're gonna go up to free trade for the amazing construction bonuses, research bonus, and factory output bonuses with basically no downside, because we didn't really care about our resources right now. We have no mill factories anyways. Yeah, I would say let's go into that and make bank. So this focus is done, giving us actually a good modifier for having non-core states and giving us a mill factory. Now we're gonna go down to headed army personnel for a very good modifier for our volunteer army, meaning we can send a lot of volunteers, and the focus after that allows us to make money from sending volunteers. So yes, they did add war profiteering to HOI 4. Don't get used to stability, by the way. We need to get this up. We need to do the opium trade.
Out of context, we need to do the opium trade.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's just, we planned a focus tree. So to get some more civs right now, because we do need them, I'm gonna go down company bonuses, which is a very good bonus for fast civilian factories. Because even though we love to avoid taxation, we do need enough factories within our nation to actually buy land.
Got too greedy.
So that focus is done, giving us finally factories again to do stuff. I would say we take this up here for a good civilian factory, plus we will go down private military for war profiteering. Very beautiful. In the background, I will do a normal payout, meaning we get an even better modifier for construction, actually really good, meaning we're building these factories even faster. And I know we have not enough factories right now. We're still in the build-up phase of the game, and I'm kind of prioritizing for you, Zero, because I love you, the army stuff, and deprioritize getting factories really early on. But I think, at least this is the experiment of this video, that might be good too. The only downside is that the factories from the private army don't allow us to buy stuff. The good thing is they don't count towards taxation. That's the upside. So the goal right now is to then and there acquire a state we can release, and then and there also snipe states to have civilian factories. Because if we lose them all, we're basically screwed. So we're gonna buy this one next to get more factories, because right now we have 2. If we only have 1, we have a problem. And we shouldn't forget about this, because of the end of the year we will lose 2 factories, but we have a good bonus until then. We will gain way more in between. Like, this is a very weak economy, but we're gonna like shoot through the moon once this focus is done. I'm only doing this for you, Zero.
Mwah.
So we got the private military 0 Zero is hopefully placated now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down some real gangster moves now. And I'm not gonna lie, that opium trade kind of smiles at me. It does say a worldwide opium market will appear, and I'm kind of interested what that does. On the other hand, there's some other really important focuses down here. I'm gonna risk it a little bit. I'm gonna ignore opium trade for a little bit. I'm gonna go down vertical integration. I love buzzwords. This is amazing. And then we're gonna go down special economic zones, giving us a unique trade law, and new economy policy, giving us a unique mobilization law. Basically, we are not a nation. We are a company. And I kind of love that idea of a focus. Just gotta say that.
You see all the volunteers I just sent?
Oh my god, how many volunteers are you sending? How many factories do we gain from that? Right now we're gaining 5 factories from mercenaries already. Like, you send it to every warlord or what?
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out how many I can send to China.
5 factories already. This is okay. This was worth it. Can you send Spain too?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, that is good. Just so you know, Hoi 4 says from occupation, but that's basically the ones we get through profiteering. So right now we only own 5 factories ourselves, but have 18. So we are in the lowest tax bracket, but we should be in like minimum the second. And we're about to go into the third. I love this.
The thing I love about volunteers is I have to micromanage each army individually.
Oh yeah, this is horrible. See all the volunteers on this side. Oh no, this is gonna take so much screen up. Oh yeah, Spain is already over. What? Did Paradox do something with the Civil War? Because it's about to end.
Florius, I need more guns to build more divisions.
You're getting mill factories, by the way, I don't know. Oh, it's the focuses of the... Oh, we're right now gaining mill factories from our puppets. That's funny.
Oh, I just realized what I volunteered for because I can't micro anything.
Yeah, you have to do this all with different theaters. Good luck. Vertical integration is also done. How would you say the situation in China is?
It's stable. I've got loads of divisions on the front line.
If you can hold this, I can do better focuses until the opium trade. But this port needs to survive under China.
It's fine. I've sent 7 of my finest Indian troops over there.
Okay, while Zero is trying to change the outcome of the Chinese war over there, I'm gonna reform our economy and firstly getting a better economic law for building, and then later on a better economic law for trading. By the way, we gained another state. I will immediately release a new nation, giving us a new puppet state that will once again give us half of the industry, plus going down industrial focuses immediately. And on top of that, through the puppet status, once we decrease their autonomy, giving us even more stuff. I think there's something wrong with the Spanish Civil War in this early version because it's about to be 1938 and it's over. It's just over. So about 2 years have passed. Looking at our industry right now, we have started with 15 overall factories, got downgraded to 6 after being released, and now we're up to 26. And that is with preparing to do this. I would say in the next year, we should more than double this. Meaning, with this focus tree, we're just gonna cook very hard now. And you see right now, in this war over here, which isn't even the Second World War yet, we gain 7 factories later on when the entire situation with the Allies happen. Let's just say a bit more factories are possible. In the background, I will just continuously release nations and use opportunity to get as much puppets out as possible. Meaning that over here, I could just release Pakistan, or I could search for all the other puppets that are possible and try to release them first and then get Pakistan. So right here, there are these 2 cores and there's like a 3rd core here, which is this here. So I'm just gonna be cheeky, release them, and now I can use the other states for the other cores. And once again, every puppet we release goes down to industrial focus and doesn't add to our tax brackets. Even better right now, we gain factories from the taxation because we are in a negative tax bracket. Because this focus over here reduces our taxation rate by 7% in all categories. So the one that was already 0 is -7. If that isn't tax evasion, I wouldn't know what is. After this video, I think the government is gonna look into my company. Oh, look how much factories we have, Zero. What?
Yeah, saw that war profiteering we do. What the hell are you talking about?
How did it jump so high?
How much are we getting from trade?
3 factories from exports, and that's about to change. Talking about trade, right now I am introducing a new trade law, meaning we get a good modifier in production research like everything. We will basically give all our resources to the market, which doesn't matter, and we gain 1 extra resource per factory, meaning with both bonuses combined, we gain 10 resources per factory, and we give away 8 for 1. So we have like a positive trade dividend, meaning if we import, we are better off. I think this was absolutely not understandable, but I'm gonna force an editor, which is me, to visualize everything and suffer. Sirius just quiet in the corner, microing China.
Every time you pause, I'm like, I've got so much time to move stuff around. This is great.
Just hold the port, Zero. Hold the line.
They're not even attacking that.
Just think about it. All the money from...
I can have all those divisions on the front line. It's so annoying that I have to do like 20 different front lines. Look at all the battle pans in China that I have to manage.
I know what you mean. I know how volunteers work. Every different nation is a new theater. I see it on the right, Zero. I see it on the right. It is so funny because I knew we should have to do this, and I was confused why you're looking forward to it.
I am saving you a good amount of micro. I'm getting to play the game. I'm exercising divisions over in Beijing. I'm having a whale of a time.
I do be annoyed that it doesn't give you a timer how long it takes to buy a province. So you just have to guess.
Why does China just have divisions garrisoning? What are they doing? No wonder you lost.
They won. So, and with these focuses done, and I would really like to do that one. Expand tax loopholes. Sounds pretty good. But we have to rush down the third opium war because otherwise we have a big problem. I would also say I'm going to use some political power to improve with China. And I hate improving relations because we have no political power. We have negative political power gain when I do this. But we need some relation. I'll do it for a little bit. Our factory count though, growing.
I can see the Space Marines are coming online.
I would never zero. When did I ever do Space Marines in any videos? Name one. Exactly. Exactly. You already couldn't. I win, you lose. Out of the deal. My deal is gaslighting.
Well, oh, our stability is pretty bad as well.
See, that's the good news because the opium trade is minus 20 stability and it doesn't matter because you have 0 stability. There you go. Business.
Japan's doing last stand.
They're attacking her like, nah, last stand. Bro, we look so horrible. I mean, we're making bank, right? Our portfolio is growing again and all of these nations are just released, which on paper loses us factories. And our puppets now make all the industrial focuses. Like even this port over here had 0 factories before, 2 mills, 2 civilian.
Nice.
We lose 0.01 political power a day. We play this very unoptimized. Because the last time I played this, I prioritized economy and then went into the military. Kind of missed out on some of the wars. But I think my economy did better. Zero, you're dragging me down with your war profiteering.
I'm giving you 7 factories. You're the one who's having the problems in the government.
Inside of you are 2 wolves, and one wants to tax evade and the other one wants to war profiteer.
F, that's 1 less factory for us. That's
so
so
no.
sad.
Anyways, anti-air, no reason. We gotta prepare to help our allies in World War II for a price.
Look, we're holding Beijing so well.
Actually holding out pretty well. It is crazy how we are with our mercenaries just holding the China war. Like our nation is doing way worse. Like if you focus on the company stuff, you don't have these problems, right? I wouldn't have thought that the political power thing is so horrible.
Yeah, that's really weird.
We can't buy up India with this. Oh, we shouldn't have gone free trade. We changed economic law anyways. Message of today by your local government. Don't go free trade. Protectionism is the way to go.
Don't go free trade. Just ban unions instead for it.
Yeah. Oh, we can buy a province, Zero. Yeah. I think we lost like 2 times of buying provinces. We just gained another 10 factories. Did just all our subjects make like economic stuff?
Oh, we're really doing the numbers.
We are like already at 40 factories overall. So we're now getting rid of the Congress leaders, getting rid of the really bad modifier we currently have. I mean, there's this other bad modifier, but I gotta be honest, I don't really care about this modifier. We have more than enough manpower for what we want to do now. Oh my god, I love that all of the puppet states have like 100% infrastructure because of the economic focuses. So you can build really fast in them. So most importantly, we are buying up all of the Indian states right now because later on in the focus tree, we need to annex them to really go deep into everything. I'm gonna focus on that. That's why losing time was a little bit annoying, but overall, we are still cooking very much. We are now to 38 factories, 8 from 0. That's all I'm gonna say. So that focus is done. Opium trade. Let's go. I want to know what it does. I really do. That's the whole reason.
Poor Japan.
Oh yeah, Japan is really suffering. There's so much units of ours. It's actually crazy.
Our entire army's in China.
I love that we're just fighting this war to do opium trade with China. It's like the sole reason we're helping them. They pay us like 1 factory per state, which is enormous for them and amazing for us in the background. We're just preparing to reopen the opium trade. This is so good. It is done.
The Opium War is complete.
We got the state. We got the state. That is very good. Do we get any opium trade decisions now? I don't see anything.
Maybe they get them.
I mean, we can buy more land from them. We can
Yeah,
buy
we can
like
buy-
Shandong.
We should buy Shandong.
Anyways, I'm gonna do funnel investments into the princely states for even more building slots for them and civilian factories. And this focus even works in hindsight. Like new releasables will get this, and the old ones too. China has agreed to trade large quantities of opium between our countries. Let this consumption bring friends and foes closer together. That is beautiful. But I don't see any decision to really do anything with that.
Maybe it's China gets them. Oh, they've just got, I think, something called the opium trade.
Yeah, they got the opium trade. Zero, do me a favor. Don't look into our home territory.
It's encircling the British Raj.
So we are now up to 50 factories. Like you can barely see it because it's a very weird color for this graph, but we started at 16, we went down to 6, and now we had 63 overall factories with 50 civilian. If you look at our building queue, we are cooking, and right now the building speed of this is 220%. We are building civilian factories at 220% speed. You know what? That's good. I like that. Look how fast this fills up. This factory over here is done in 15 days. So we're very close, modifier-wise, wise, because there's even more modifiers, yeah, to build one civilian factory a month. And that's per full assignment, so we could build on multiples. That is actually crazy.
I don't understand how, but we lost Beijing.
Oh, they might actually got Air Force up. Talking about it, I'm just gonna prepare you a little toy, Zero. Hope you don't mind.
I love toys. We have political power as well.
I know. We actually fixed the nation. It's like when you do the focuses you should do first, your nation plays way easier instead of the military stuff. But on the other side, the Chinese war is basically won.
That's not good. We don't want to win. I'm almost like, should I pull out?
You actually could. Okay, create accounting. More tax evasion. Let's go. By the way, I increased the manpower by buying a state with a core on. You're welcome.
Thanks. I'm pulling off all my divisions from the front line.
It's just business. Okay, bad news, guys. Bad news. We're in the next tax bracket. High investment, bam, and we're done. Can't pay taxes.
Problem solved.
You know what? No more civilian factories in our nation. Only in the puppets.
I'm disbanding divisions over at China so I can build more units to send to the rest of the world.
So, because we want to ask our dearest friends to pay for our armies, we're just gonna leave the allies, allowing us to just continue going down our focus tree, but not being in the allies anymore, meaning that we can send them volunteers. So we're truly embracing tax evasion and war profiteering.
Oh my god, Britain has so many new puppets in this update.
Yeah, they do. We can even send the French ones, right?
Yeah.
By the way, if you're confused why some of these portraits are black and white, they are still in work, right? This is an early version, so Paradox did tell me that.
This is pure, unadulterated pain. Micromanaging this many.
Seed on the right. Zero, that's why I got you, so I don't have to do it. I can concentrate on the fun part.
Oh, one of my leaders has become an opium addict.
Wait, what? How?
Oh, all of them have. No way! What the hell? Florius, what have you done? Every single one of them is a substance addict.
Zero, the price you have to pay for more money, it is worth it. Amount of taxable civilian factories, 2. According to this, we have 2 civilian factories. According to my construction feed, we have 62. Okay, over here, phantom armies, giving us a higher tax bracket, meaning we can have more civilian factories. Yeah, it kind of plays into the strategy of us building civilian factories, sometimes in ourselves, sometimes in our puppets, just that we have enough to buy new stuff, but at the same time, not enough to pay taxes. And because I kind of screwed this up once, we do actually, for this year, pay taxes. But I do always forget that you can't click space to pause a multiplayer. Anyways, let me just really quick duplicate this. This is going to be a horrible division because we have no arm experience, thanks to all of the things that went right in this video. And I'm going to call this the Diplomatic Envoys Division, spreading some diplomacy. You have to understand, as a CEO, military is secondary, right? Like, money is forever. 71 civs, by the way. If the tax office asks, 7. You just take the erase and remove the 1. But with this here done, I'm going to go down institutional money laundering like a good nation does. We already have that. Is that a bug? We already have those decisions.
France capitulated. What? Oh, for God's sake. I'm looking at China for 2 seconds and all my divisions are encircled and dead. Why are they not retreating? It's so annoying that I can't draw fallback lines.
Okay, Zero, we might have lost France, but it is not over yet. I think if we go over here and deploy the Space Marines here, in all of these states, we might be able to just push them off, and I might actually be able to help you. Right now, I'm still migrating to buy all of India, because that is awfully annoying to do. I gotta say that. And to annex them, we need to get them down to 4 states, because it says fewer than 5. So we have to take, like, I think 6 more states it is. Yeah.
Before we do anything, I just want you to go to our leaders.
You mean the annex? You already saw that.
Every single one.
You know, disunited by nationality, united by addiction. It keeps our military together. Oh, they're so bad stats. So bad.
It's good, isn't it? I can't believe we don't need to have any divisions in China. You can just send 1 division over and then leave afterwards.
Yeah, they pay us. It's fine.
We're maxed out on civs again.
Yeah, we're blazing through it. It is crazy. The amount of stuff we're currently building, and we're also lowering the autonomy. Oh, yeah, some of them are really close. We just need the political power. Oh, we can do a high payout. Look at that. 35% construction speed.
Right, I've got those 9 extra factories.
Let me just see. How many factories are here now? 91. We got 20 factories from volunteers. 20 factories. I'm just gonna say, theoretically, I might have noticed how painful your job is. Maybe. That's the reason why I got you the DLC. You pay with your sanity, Zero.
Good. Just like to point out, we're getting 24 from occupation now.
I think I have to stop building civs, otherwise we pay taxes. We built them so fast. Like, jokes aside, a normal factory with 15 factories in it give 75 construction, right? All of these modifiers added up, bring it up to 185. And in some states, it's even more. Like, right here in our puppet, we have a construction speed of 300, because they can also build on it. We build a factory within a month in our puppets. But the borders, horrible. The economy, buzzing.
We have so much stuff now, we're actually running out of factories.
Like, China is not cooking as much anymore, but to be fair, we can just buy those states factories from Japan. It's a good thing about war profiteering. We can play both sides.
Wait, I can send volunteers to Greece.
Up, last state. You, very good. So, new situation. Time has passed. Our civilian factories have exploded. Our current tax law is the lowest bracket, which means we get factories. Very cool. And on top of that, Mr. Zero is sending volunteers to every single nation possible. That's why I got him, because I didn't want to do this myself. I would say we're doing pretty good. We can also, once this focus is done over here, go down to this, where we basically get rid of one of the last few bad modifiers we have, and annex the rest of the British Raj. Going down to the, let's say, more interesting focuses.
We're losing so bad in Greece.
Only good news. I'm happy to hear that.
Oh, we're actually holding. Turn around. Go back in.
China sold us the state, even though it's controlled by Japan.
What?
I wanted to see if it's possible. Yes. Costs us a lot of factories, though.
Every time my leader takes over the battle goes horribly. My substance-addicted leader.
He's buffed. Don't listen to it. By the way, focus is done. We annex the rest of the British Raj. They risk it and ask for Suez.
It was based on strategic importance, so they might not give it up.
We should at least try it, you know?
I think they'll say
Said
no.
yes.
We just take the Suez.
We just bought the Suez Canal of the British.
That's crazy.
For 5 civilian factories. Let's go. I love it. I didn't say this before. I love that I tried to buy this state over here for Burma. They just said no. And I wrote paradox because apparently you should be able to ask again. So I sent them a screenshot of that. That's fine. That should be fixed. But Britain, with the Suez, they just say, yeah, sure. Here, take it. You know, like Suez Canal. Who cares? We need your help in a war. This is amazing. Now we can start to buy up each.
That's so dumb. Have you seen how many factories are in each of the princely states? This one has 20 factories in it.
Yeah, keep on moving our factories into them. So
That
we don't
little
have to...
island, that little bit of territory that we control off the coast of Arabia, has 19 factories in it.
I might have put a lot of factories in them to not pay taxes.
I just got 4 extra factories by sending to Philippines, United States, Mongolia, and Tanatuva. I love how my role has just evolved from the guy who's in charge of the army to the guy who sends 2 with horse divisions around the world.
You gotta keep our mercenaries, you know, just set them out there, change something. I just said all our civilian factories away because we're building them so fast, we're in the higher tax bracket for a second. And I had to click every single decision, like literally down to the last one, so we don't have to pay tax.
Build mills then.
No, never.
Come on.
Zero, have you seen our industrial growth? In nearly 200 factories. We are soon to have more civs than Germany, and they are conquering Europe right now. You don't understand, Zero. We can't stop now. This is a civ greed build. We're in 1942. We're cooking in Italy.
How did you even get divisions in there?
I don't know. That's the honest answer. Yes, supply.
Wait, even the leaders we got from annexing India have substance addicts.
Yeah.
What the hell? That's incredible.
No, with tax bracket. We have too much civs here. I gave all our civs away. I want to look at our puppets.
Look how many factories are in our puppets. It's actually insane.
And the Americans are like, no. I break through. They're like, oh, let's go. We are not doing infrastructure maxing in India.
We're going to have like the US economy soon.
Yeah. Oh my god, we're in a high tax bracket again.
Why are we still paying taxes?
We could stop at any moment, but we'll lose so much. If we had 50% war support and 50% stability, and we would lose everything. Or we control London. Bad news, we can't buy London. So I'm gonna try something. US sold us the Panama Gel. So yeah, while everyone in the world is fighting, we just bought the 2 most important gels in the world. You know, I just had an idea. We can release Egypt, and it will become a princely state. No, they don't.
Unbelievable. I can't believe you do this.
I'm gonna still do industrial focus. So what do I care? But yeah, we are the liberators of Egypt, okay? We're the good guys. Not because I want them to do the industrial focuses. No, I need them to be my friend.
I love how we're trying so desperately not only to not pay taxes, but actually get money back. Yeah, of course I have 10 factories, has an economy larger than the United States.
What do you mean? We only have 162 civs. This is normal. This is a normal civ greed build in 1942. We are hiding the Soviet Union. We are hiding the British. And I think we're overtaking the Germans right now. Problem is I stopped building civs for a while now because taxation is scary. But I should actually save for political power now to reduce the autonomy of our puppets, because then we could get even more civs. We were never able to do this, but if we do that, instead of taking more land, just upgrade the one we already have, could be strong.
Are we doing a focus now?
I want to try something. Yeah! We
Oh.
control their Azores. The land they took from Portugal for the war, we just bought it off of them.
Why? Why don't we just buy random islands? That's so dumb.
Oh, we could buy Bermuda. We're gonna buy all the tax havens. Panama, Bermuda.
We buy like Cyprus and all the islands as well.
Sadly, the Spanish said no.
Do they not want money? They don't understand capitalism?
Do they hate winning? How much factories do we have according to this? 7. Beautiful. I just want to say, if I take one of these factories up, how fast would it take to build this? This factory would be done in around a month. 28th of December. That is actually wild. Oh, Italy's gone. Oh, it's just, why is Italy pink? Oh, Philippines disappeared. We got the volunteers back.
Have you seen that we don't actually lose use the factory?
We don't.
Nope.
34. We can reduce autonomy, I would say, which is the biggest hyperbad. Oh, we gain mills from this. Oh, have you looked into hyperbad? They're like a mill build. All the civilian factories, I put in them. They converted into mill.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Full 25 out of 25.
Yeah, I shouldn't put anything into them anymore. You know what the decision says? I lose a factory, they gain a building slot. But they don't, because there's no more space. So I should be careful where I invest into. I might have deleted a few factories, if that is the case for long now. Don't forget, Zero. Just good business. Oh, Britain is so stupid. Just bought Cairo.
No.
I'm gonna give it to our puppet. See, we're the good guys. We decolonialize the world and make money.
We only help them because it's in our best interest, rather than it actually being.
Literally, the video is about us undermining the allies and just buying everything that's worth something while they are busy winning a world war.
Well, we're winning the World War. What are you on about?
Yes, we're winning the world war, but we're not fighting the world war, right?
We're nearly getting as much from works as we are from trade. I have noticed you got like the little Cairo colony going there.
Yeah, it's my pet project. Are we using Egyptian manpower? We don't have a manpower problem, though.
I just thought it was funny.
This is such a horrible path. I love it. And I'm just funneling industry into Egypt, so we don't have to pay taxes. By the way, we own 6 civilian factories according to our tax portfolio. So yeah, don't let them know. Anyways, Britain, thank you.
What have they given you now?
Egypt.
So dumb. We could buy things that are actually worthwhile resource-wise, and we're just like, yep.
I need it. We can core Panama. The focus literally says unlocks decisions to core Indian, Pakistani, and Bangladesh states. Unlocks decisions to core. Oh, we can core everything with this. I didn't know that. We can core the entire world. We have no stability. We have no war support. Like, this is literally anarchist Spain, but good.
Look, I've liberated Greece from the other side.
The Soviets are here.
It's horrible fighting in the Soviet Union.
I'm just gonna say that Charles de Gaulle had a little bit of a glow down just looking at the portrait.
The game's like, oh, you have 4 civilian factories. Of course I only have 4 civilian factories.
Of course. Ignore the other 180. I wasted a lot of them in buying like desert provinces, but trust me, there's oil. I feel it.
Oil in the middle of Egypt.
I said we're gonna buy all of the tax havens. I had to buy Dubai, okay? You don't understand, Zero. I need it. I like how we nearly have positive stability.
I think the opium trade's really screwed us. I don't think we actually need it.
No, the opium trade was important. Look at us. We keep winning. By the way, the Portuguese said yes and we got Goa.
Why?
I mean, if they say no, we're just gonna block them from the Suez Canal and from Panama.
Right, Trump.
I mean, it's true. The great people, amazing people, they stink a little bit. All of Berlin, yeah. Germany has an economic glowdown.
I'd love to see how much manpower we've lost. Oh,
I think Germany capitulated because the slacks. Oh no.
why did the Soviet Union take Hungary?
Oh yeah, I see what you mean now, Sir. They didn't puppet them, they just took them. They remember the Hungarian uprisings and they're like, no.
By the way, the Soviet Union's not in a war and we still get factories.
So stupid. Oh, they said yes. Oh, we actually got everything of India. Let's go.
Well, they bought the other port.
Yeah, we got the French-Indian part. Let's go. We get all of India now. Finally, we are free under our company shareholders.
Our stability is now 53%.
Oh, we're done with the doctrines. Let's go. So with full doctrines, we are rich as hell. Yeah, we have more than Britain. I like how we never fixed the military. We just ignored everything. We never built the railway. We just completely ignored that too. We never went into the mill focuses. We just ignored that. Here's stability. Hell yeah, I'm gonna take that. Opium trade really screwed us.
I feel like some of our generals are really good, right? The guy I have down in Greece still has crazy stats, crazy bonuses, but he can't do anything because he's an opium addict.
I agree. Talking about it, about Bermuda.
Good.
We need naval bases for our new empire.
I don't understand that. We've literally, like, they'd looked away and then suddenly we'd taken half the country.
We have like naval bases all around the world, but no navy. This is the way.
Oh, the British and Americans have landed in Japan. It's all about to be over.
No, the more profiteering. I bought French Somaliland.
Why? We don't have the... We're saving PP to annex our vassals and you're like, French Somaliland looks tasty.
New vassals always better than no vassals, okay? Oh shit, I gave it to Osa.
We don't even control Osa.
I wanted to release it as Somaliland. I misclicked, so I gave it to Osa. I can't buy it again though.
A billionaire comes in, buys something just to give it back.
It's charity. We love our African brother. I just want to say, Zero, I've built maybe around 5 mills and we started with 1 mill, just showing how much our puppets did, like military-wise. I'm just gonna say it was wasted potential because I should have built civs, but I guess you were happy about it.
Oh,
Japan. Wait, Britain gave back our island to Portugal. No, that's ours. Sir, no, I take that personal. I would say with the industry of 220 civilian factories and 130 mills, while still not paying any taxes, and with us buying strategic states like Suez and, no joke, Panama, I would say we did a pretty good job. And is it still broken? Yeah, we do actually still get the civilian factories from giving out volunteers. Oh, that is so good. Yeah, overall, this path, a lot of fun. Very, very spicy. And I I think we're well on our way to just become the greatest world power in this universe. And I even believe that if you perfect this path even more, you can become so much stronger. And jokes aside, don't do the opium trade. The opium trade is kind of horrible. Anyways, Zero, thank you for assisting me, which was very helpful because this way I didn't have to do all of the military stuff, which sounded dreadful.
It was fine when I figured I could send a horse and then never look at it ever again.
So yeah, I would say check this path out yourself. Thank you again, Paradox, for like not sponsoring this video, but giving me early access. This was our one division. I mean, we also have the horse and the mercenary company, but you know, they're kind of bad. My patrons, I love you. Until next time, bye.